Get ready! I'm in a better mood today. Yes, money.
I think it was just a long break that we had from our show.
Yeah, you know when you're a bit rusty from a vacay and you go back to work and it's like you wake up in the morning.
Yeah, it was that day yesterday.
Yeah. Well, happy Tuesday, everybody. Make your choices wisely.
You pick, choose, and refuse.
Yeah. I know we got a creaking door in the back. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's a bit of a windy day at studio today, so yeah, bear with us. Okay, so what do you usually get up to the Tuesday? Besides the girls, leave the girls out of the scenario.
Tuesdays, well, Mondays to Fridays for me is all one big blow. It all goes under the work spectrum. Yeah. Yourself, Tuesdays, anything special you do?
We're watching class people, so it's basically a routine.
Yeah.
Wake up in the morning, you have a bath, blah blah blah. And
but what really helps is cracking the dawn with you.
That's what you are doing now, watching the Crackdown show. For those of you who don't know, morning. We're currently streaming live in Lanesia South, baby, on Actonville TV.
Yeah, it's for everyone.
That's it. Alright, so for those of you who don't know who you're looking at, I'm your host, Kimera, Heeralal. By my side, I've got Riaz, Cajee.
Hi, guys.
And, well, we're going to have a jam-packed show for you guys. We've got a nice lineup, okay? We always open up the show with Wack and Simpson. We always close the show with Auntie Sheila, so great laughs beginning and end.
Yes.
But in between, heavy. Heavies. How the devil I say? Heavies. It's heavies.
Heavy.
Yeah, so we've got a bit of a cursed show today.
Yeah.
Touch wood.
a very different.
Very different from other streamers.
Yeah.
Anywho, so we're talking about cursed TV shows today. Okay, people say that you should never ever watch these TV shows alone.
Yeah.
So don't watch a Crackdown alone. Invite a friend. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's always good to share the scare.
Yeah.
So I think if you're gonna be scared, do it to the friend.
Alright, and then don't forget, in between this, all of this maniac shows and maniac personalities, you've got great music, great entertainment with either established or upcoming artists. So most of these faces that you see on the show will be unknown, and then we are making it known to you.
Yes, we're trying to expose the amazing talents that we've come across in this.
Expose, uplift.
Yes.
Alright, so stay tuned for a jam-packed show. Let's take a break. When we come back, we're gonna kick it off. Wack it, Simpson.
See flooring differently. Innova Floor Santon. Contact us today.
Welcome back,
guys.
Okay, so Riaz, what is new scary TV show? Or do you have a favorite scary TV show?
So my kids are into a lot of podcasts about scary shows, so I watch a lot of Snarl, some hot bedtime scary stories, and so I've seen a lot of haunted and scary content that's on social media.
You're like a perfect nerd, right? So when growing up, did you read Goosebumps?
Yes.
Me too.
It was a must. If you didn't read Goosebumps when you were a kid, you missed out a chunk of childhood.
Alright, so as we're getting started on a beautiful show talking about cursed TV shows, let's have a quick laugh with Wack and Simpson.
Alright, enter Simo, the Good Samaritan here today. Tell me something.
Is that your Good Samaritan voice?
That's my Good Samaritan voice. Simo, yeah. Simo saves the day. So, have you ever lost something on the street and had it returned?
Yes.
I am totally defeated in that regard. I've never had anything returned that I've lost on the street. And cell phones, lost a wallet, which is the worst thing.
No, so many things have been returned to me, hey, and then what a beautiful reminder. There are some good human beings, good South Africans out there. Cell phones returned, money returned. There you go. There's your purse, lady.
I had a full wallet returned.
With the money in it.
Everything, yeah.
Oh.
At Sable Bay Mall. I left it in the trolley while I was packing everything away, and went back and I said, "Yeah, here it is." Damn.
But so this guy, shame man, he's lost his wallet, and you know what comes with a wallet loss? It's not the cash in there that you're worried about. It's the driver's license, it's your bank cards, it's the inconvenience, it's the cancelling
queuing.
everything,
Yeah.
getting new stuff again.
Having to go to Home Affairs.
Oh gosh, for your new ID, then you got to go to this driving
Traffic
department
department, yeah.
for all that stuff. It's just punish, right? So look, I felt for this guy because he lost his wallet and he put an advert up online. He lost it at N1 City.
Yeah. Oh,
This poor guy.
Desperate, eh?
Desperate. Nice little worded message. Please, there's a, you know what? I think what's the thing to do is if your wallet comes back with money in it, your thanks is you give the money to the person. That's just kind of the gesture, right? So he just desperately needs his wallet back. I've seen the ad, and I'm a good Samaritan.
where do you come in, Simmer?
Well, let's find out where Simo the Samaritan comes in.
Hello.
Hello, I'm phoning about the lost wallet, the advert in Gumtree.
Yeah,
Was that your wallet?
that's right.
And you lost it at N1 City?
That's right.
Well, I've got some good news for you.
Okay.
I'm going to be looking for it.
Okay.
Come on.
Thanks.
So
That'd be great.
just know that you've got somebody on the case.
Fantastic. Right. Where are you based? Where are you going to be looking for it?
I'm going to start in N1 City, and then I'm going to broaden the search.
Start in the parking lot,
Okay, which level?
ground level.
Ground level. Okay, and what is your name?
You got my number. If you find the wallet, just phone me. I mean, chances of you finding a wallet in the parking lot right now, it's more the adverts out there for someone if they found it, not for someone to go look for it.
I'm an active citizen, and I'm going to go and find it for you. So
I think you're wasting your time phoning me.
I'm just.
No.
Hi, Sean.
Yes, you find it.
It's Peter here. I just wanted to give you an update. I haven't found it as yet.
Okay.
Okay, but just know I'm on the case.
Fantastic.
Just know you've got the best man on the case here.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, Sean.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Cheers.
Ciao. Bye.
Cheers, Peter.
Bye. Bye.
No.
Hi, Sean.
Yes.
Hi.
Find it.
Sorry.
Did you find it?
No. I haven't found it as yet. I just wanted to give you the good news that I'm still looking.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Ciao, boss.
Fantastic.
Ciao, boss.
Ciao, boss.
God, stand.
Hello?
Hey, guy. Hi. So tell me, just give me some details. It's a black wallet. Well, what is the name on the credit card that I can identify?
Sean.
Sean.
Yeah, Sean.
Sean. Okay.
That's right.
And what type of card is it?
What do you mean? What type of card is it?
Bank. And what sort of bank?
F&B.
And what are the numbers on the cards, just so I can cross-check exactly?
Oh, you wouldn't need to. It's got my name on it.
Yeah, but there might be a few Sean. Nice, you know what I'm saying. Do you know roughly what the expiry date it was?
Probably 2000.
What month? No. So if you can just give me the credit card number.
No.
Okay.
Give me a second.
No!
Give me a second, I'll get those details for you.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, yes. Okay.
Okay, yeah, here we go.
Yep.
Ach, nee.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
It's F&B.
Okay, now in all likelihood, there could be some guy that has the same name, same card number, same expiry date, but you can never have the same number at the back. So what are those last 3 numbers at the back, the CVV numbers?
No.
Okay, now I'm going to go and look for this card, and I'll cross-reference everything, and I'll do you the greatest favor.
Fantastic. Alrighty. Okay. See you.
Okay, ciao, ciao,
Okay,
bye, bye.
Hello?
Sean, I just wanted to find out something. Do you always give total strangers all your credit card details over the phone?
My heart is racing. You don't understand how angry you're making me.
Why am I making you angry? I'm trying to help you.
Because you're starting to piss me off on my phone. Don't phone my phone again.
Let's just know this is still an active scene.
The investigation is ongoing.
I'm still on the case.
On the job, you say.
Hey, but there's a lesson there, hey?
Hey,
Even in your most
listen,
desperate times, you are vulnerable.
if you got time and enough persuasion,
He really wanted that wallet back, eh?
but he genuinely believed I was a good Samaritan. I couldn't tell in his tone beforehand though, but hey, I'm looking for it, yeah.
That's how bad home affairs is.
Yeah.
He'll give you a credit card number.
Yeah.
What else do you want?
Rather scam me.
Yeah. He knows it's a prank now.
Whack it, Simpson, everybody. Would you give it to each other?
Well, no, obviously not. I would never.
Your CVV number in the
At
back.
the back, your expired, it might be the same. The name and the account number might be the same.
Guys, I hope you don't deactivate some people's cards. That is the number you need. So do not ever give any digits of yours out, especially with this finance deal.
And if anyone's ever done any online shopping, you'll know those are the only details you need to
Yeah.
pretty much put the purchase through. So,
Yeah. So, okay, we've got Kivash and Armugan coming in on Facebook this morning saying, "Good morning, Eddie."
good morning, good sir.
Thanks for joining the show. Please do me a favor, honey. If you do watch the show quite often, or if you're watching the show for the first time, click on the link so you can help our YouTube channel to grow. As I know it's a big favor to us, but we would really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try to up
But
the
like
numbers
I
on our YouTube channel. We saw Facebook is quite nice, quite busy.
Yeah, we're going quite nicely there.
Yeah, but we need the numbers to count on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
And
you
we'd
so much.
also like some
Kivash.
more interaction. So if you got any comments, questions, queries, just put them just where you have, and
Ooh.
we can interact with you.
Kivashan, what is your favorite TV show? Better yet, what is your favorite cursed TV show if you have one?
Or if you don't have a cursed TV show,
Yeah.
which show spoiled your childhood?
Sure.
Let's hear that one. Because I
Stubborn.
know for me, Spider-Man used to come on Bob TV.
Yeah.
And then one day, Spider-Man started talking Zulu.
Oh,
And I was lost, I was devastated.
I'm so
I
sorry.
thought Spider-Man learned a new language and
Wow.
no longer saving the world, now he's only saving Africa. It was quite sad.
You were sad. That ruined
I'm
it.
sure you must have had a cartoon or two that also...
Let me think about it. When we come back, we're going to talk about it. And we also have Alexia Morgan from America joining us today. She's going to give us her top 5 cursed TV shows that she believes you should never watch alone. So, yeah, I don't think watching it alone would be bad. But yeah, anyway, if you believe in curses and stuff, don't watch things like this alone. So when we come back, we're going to talk about this. And let's go.
Are you looking for transport from Lenasia South to surrounding areas for work? Look no further, contact Jones 083 298 5054.
Welcome back, guys. Woo! Alright, for those of you who just joined us, you are watching the Crocodile Show on Active TV.
That's it, it's for everyone.
That's it. Alright, so for those of you who don't know us, I'm Kimera and this is Riaz, keeping you well entertained on the Crocodile Show.
That's it, we're getting this dawn cracking for you.
Alright, guys, let's get into it as we are talking about TV shows, cursed TV shows, rather.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about shows that ruined your childhood. As
Well,
he lost Spider-Man and himself.
Well, Sesame Street also? Open
Yeah.
Sesame? those guys also, they just turned Zulu, and the Cookie Monster came out with the weirdest, gruffest voice.
Do they not have it with captions, or you don't want it like that?
Back then, Bob TV didn't give no captions. They didn't worry about anybody else.
Sorry, man. I feel bad for you. Okay. So, as we're going on with the show, I think I'm going to see what... I don't think I have a show that was ruined for me. Well, maybe it'll come to me during the show. Alright, so let's jump into it, okay? We got, Alexia Morgan. Let's give a round of applause again. She's doing her top 5 cursed TV shows that you should never, ever watch alone. Check it out.
Good evening, TV lovers of the interwebs. I'm Alexa, resident ookie spooky girly, and one of my special interests happens to be cursed TV programming that will stay in your mind forever. I blame Treehouse TV, one of the channels I watched the most growing up, since they featured a lot of original Canadian content that could be considered experimental at best. Question for y'all: what TV show left an impact on your psyche? Mr. Meany did numbers on my brain, but let me know your trauma in the comments, and welcome to the top 5 cursed TV shows you should never watch alone. Number 5, Nosy Bonk. So Mr. Nosy Bonk is a character from the 1979 BBC TV show Jigsaw. No, not the horror character. Despite only being a character for a small segment within the show, Mr. Nosy Bonk has gained notoriety among creepypasta fans and similar groups for unintentionally being incredibly creepy and off-putting. And well, if you looked at the guy, that's a mask I expect to see in the dark corner of a haunted attraction, not a young person's show. Granted, most of the shows I'll be talking about today were meant for a younger audience, so I might be eating those words later. But jeepers, speaking of that mask, let's just break down which detail might be the scariest. The cold, uncaring, staring eyes, the unflinching facial expression, the uncanny ability to always stay 2 steps ahead of people giving chase, or his phallus for a nose. Perhaps it was no one thing that made this character so terrifying to so many, but a combination. That concoction of all things that created this perfect nightmare stalking, Terminator. He was played by Adrian Headley, wearing a dinner suit and a hideous white mask, and wasn't even like an original part of the show. This character didn't make his first appearance until the 2nd season. Episodes would often see him giving clues via a mimed sketch, and he was very, very silent, adding to the terror. To a weekly mystery word. This was, after all, an educational show. But as suddenly as he arrived, the show was discontinued, and he disappeared from our collective subconsciousness. Perhaps we all had a mental block. Perhaps the thought of him returning was just too much for our fragile little minds to consider. Although Mr. Nosy Bonk was silent, he was always accompanied by a hauntingly repetitive theme tune. Well, to listen to in isolation, it might sound innocent enough, but when combined with the actions of his demonic manifestation, they kind of seem to magnify his malevolence. His rise to popularity is helped by many internet videos, kind of like today, and the fan-made Nosy Bonk Return series by Ashens. The new sketches are of course like parodies of the originals, but are no less terrifying. He has been firmly established once again in our nightmares. Some of his newfound fans find him attractive, and there's actually a lot of fan art as him as a Tumblr sexy men figure. I swear I can't make this up, I didn't have that on my bingo card today, but a very detailed entry into the Sexypedia Wikia, which claims to be a crowdsourced project attempting to document, categorize, and explain characters that fall in the, archetype of fandom sexy men, proved to me otherwise. However, his sexy man status is limited within specific circles, and most people like me find him simply terrifying. And because I need to tell somebody about this, let's go through some of the stereotypes and tropes he falls under and why. So for starters, apparently well dressed is a trope, since he's always shown wearing a black suit complete with a bow tie, so I can get behind that. Apparently he can be classified as a pale twink, since he's British, with a white mask, slender and tall in stature, which in theory I guess makes sense. Also, being British falls under attractive tropes, which duh. Next up, having an urban legend aesthetic, since most of the Jigsaw show is considered lost media and only small snippets have been found, adding a mysterious urban legend feel to his character. Apparently he's considered a chaos lord, since many clips of him on the show have him acting in a chaotic and wacky manner, like dancing wildly and growing his signature nose gaze. Once again, I can't make this up. Alrighty, last but certainly not least, he is shipped with Retefek Plakta, another popular disturbing, young folks show character. If you're unfamiliar with the character, just stick around, I'll talk about him more in a second.
Why?
Did you see his nose?
Yeah, and
why would it be
why?
Why? Do you know this show? What? The Nosy Bonk.
I've never heard of this guy. I haven't even seen him on any memes or on the internet much.
Givasha, if you're there still, honey, tell us if you know the show Nosy Bone. I think it's popular in America and we don't know of it. We've probably never hit our screens yet.
Possible, because remember, this looks like it was made back when TV wasn't.
When the Power Rangers came out, that kind of costumes.
Yeah, it looks like one of those monsters.
Yeah. Okay. So I've got a most recent-ish one from 2018. I found this while researching and stuff in the net and all of that jazz. So there's something called the Haunting Hill House already.
The Haunting Hill House.
That's it.
It sounds like about 6 movies and 4 games.
Yeah, yeah, it does. Okay, so the Haunted House movies and TV shows are a dime. Well, it's a dime of like a dozen, but very few make that impression quite like the Haunting of Hill House. Now, while the show is primarily exploration of grief, depression, and dysfunctional family relationships, it also finds time to present some truly terrifying consequences. Now, unlike a lot of popular haunted house stories, the show avoids cheap jump stories, or should we say jump scares, for the most part, relying instead on atmosphere, haunting visuals, and slow building of dread. Oh, and there are ghosts constantly standing in the background of the shots, so just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So just to make your viewing experience that much more paranoid.
Annoying.
Yes. After watching this alone, you'll be convinced that your house is haunted and left investigating every little bump in the night. You know what? It's not only this show. I had after. I think I've told you guys many times, the viewers, and when I was on radio, I used to tell a lot of listeners about this. I had an after effect thing going on when I watched a movie called What Lies Beneath with Michelle Pfeiffer.
Okay.
Guys, I had after effects, but I think I was underage at the time, and one of my cool aunts took me to see movies on a school night, and please watch it. It's a good thriller.
Okay.
What Lies Beneath. I had after effects, because there were certain scenes shot in the bathroom and funny things happening around the house.
Yeah.
That there was this part where you look in the water and you see the ghost instead of yourself. And then every time I went into the shower, if there was a puddle of water left there, I would. You know what I mean? I had a whole week of after effects.
Wow.
Quite brilliantly done, because the effect happened for me.
Kind of like the first time I watched Paranormal Activities, that realism, the camera jump scare thing.
I didn't finish that movie.
That thing caught me first time I watched it.
Yeah.
Pretty off guard.
I didn't want to finish it. I thought that I didn't have time. Something made me I felt uncomfortable when I put it on. Yeah, guys. Okay, so as we're talking about TV shows, Alexia's saying, don't watch this alone. Check out, what is that? Schlendiger.
Let's
leave Alexia to deliver this one. Yeah, she is coming in at number 4.
Number 4, Sliako. This is a television show that ran from 1979 until 1989 in Czechoslovakia. It roughly translates to Sunshine or Little Sun, and every episode of the show was divided into 4 segments. The first would feature Sliako herself, who was portrayed as a sunshine hand puppet, explaining the theme of the episode and would also pop up during transitions. The second featured the character of Ratafak Plakta, and the other half to Nosy Bog apparently. He was created as a parody of the elderly and politicians, and would often interact with the young folks on set, but would sometimes appear by himself as well. When with, young people, he would attempt to engage in the activities that they were being taught, but fail each time. Sometimes he would try to mislead the audience with false information, only to be rebuked by the young people. The third segment in the show featured young folks being taught lessons with Ratafak, and the fourth was a random puppet show, featuring more really creepy hand puppets. It's interesting to me visually, since the puppeteers would use their fingers to maneuver the puppets on a set, they would actually just move them around. Some of the puppets also use a finger for the nose, as most notable with a mouse puppet seen in one episode. Now, Ratafak Plakta is who or what I'd like to elaborate on today. Thank you, Nightmares. So you can imagine my shock as somebody who watched a lot of really weird programming growing up when I came face to face with Ratafak. Apparently the character was quite beloved during the TV show's original run, and hey, as somebody who loves creepy dolls, I get the idea, but for someone who is seeing this for the first time as an adult, yikes! The puppet took 2 people to operate, and if you look closely, the body of the puppet kind of resembles 2 heads up a sheet with protruding stick arms, so that makes sense. But the head, oh my gosh, the head. So for starters, the neck is so extremely disproportionate, and then you just got the head itself. I have no words. The skin is 2 different tones, with the face being a different shade than the nose. And the eyes look like somebody went to a craft store, asked for the biggest size of googly eyes, and said, I'll take it. I'm not going to discuss the hair in too much detail since it's supposed to be a political parody, so the bad toupee makes sense. It's believed that Slieko aired over 500 episodes during its run, but sadly nearly all of them are lost media at this point. Meg, if there's something I love, it is a good hunt for lost media. Personally speaking, I was part of the years-long hunt for a Treehouse TV show that isn't cursed, called My Special Book. And honest to goodness, until October of 2020, all that existed online of the show was a listing archived on the YTV website and a single screenshot on a random Korean blog. Thankfully, almost if not all of the episodes have now been found and uploaded to YouTube, unlike Slieko, where only several episodes have been archived to date. So fingers crossed, more resurface soon.
With that, thank God I didn't grow up in the 70s. Yeah.
You want to be cuckoo just like everybody else.
They had some weird cartoons.
Alright, let's jump to some great entertainment this morning as we are still talking about, weird TV shows, scary TV shows, I call it traumatizing TV shows.
Yeah, something like that would be traumatizing.
Alright, coming up next we got Uncle Cracker's Follow Me Today, being covered by Candace with a reggae version.
How you met me, you don't know why. You can't turn around and say goodbye. All you know is when I'm with you, I'll make you free and swim through your veins like a fish in the sea. I'm singing, follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. I'm not worried about the ring you wear, 'cause as long as no one knows, then nobody can care. You're feeling guilty and I'm well aware, but you don't look ashamed, and baby, I'm not scared. I'm singing, follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. Took you in at night, and if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. You don't know how you met me, you don't know why. You can't turn around and say goodbye. All you know is when I'm with you, I'll make you free and swim through your veins like a fish in the sea. I'm singing, follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. I'm singing, follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find
Gus, everybody.
Wow.
Beautiful name, Gus. I hope I'm saying it correctly.
And some awesome stuff they're doing. Making some classic tracks into reggae.
I'm sure you guys know Uncle Crackers Follow Me. Everybody knows that track.
Gotta know it.
Even if you didn't know the name, everybody knows that track. It played everywhere. From 94.7 to 5 FM to Kaya to Y, everywhere. Anyway. Alright, so guys, as we're gonna continue to talk about Riaz and I, we're gonna continue to talk about cursed TV shows when we come back. We got Alexia Morgan still standing by, and we'll drop into number 3 straight after this commercial break.
See flooring differently. Innova Floor Santon. Contact us today.
Welcome back. You can tell me today. Alright, so let's get into it as we are continuing our conversation about cursed TV shows.
Yes.
This is still so weird. I don't know you.
Well, cursed cartoons. These don't seem like cartoons though. They seem like they were like before animation came.
Big puppets. Human-sized puppets.
Creepy puppets. They didn't even do much with the makeup and whoa. No wonder.
Okay. Coming in at number 3 with Alexia Morgan, guys. She's got Whizbit.
Number 3, Whizbit. So this was a British television series that ran on BBC from 1986 to 1988. The show, which is set in the fictional town of Puzzleopolis, featured Whizbit, an alien magician, Wooly, his rabbit friend, Paul Daniels, who owned his theater named Paul's Playhouse, and Professor Doom, the evil wizard, who, along with his cat Jinx, all live in a giant fish-shaped castle called Castle Creep. The town was inhabited by walking, talking spongeballs, not SpongeBob, spongeballs, dice, magic wands, playing cards and rabbits, and all the protagonists have to solve puzzles. Whizbit's year-and-a-day mission is to find out all about planet Earth. The show is partly educational, with the puzzles Whizbit is said, often being presented to the audience at home, with the solutions being revealed towards the end of the episode. Whizbit's magic word was, let's see if I get this, Ostagazuzulum, and he came from the planet WoW, an acronym for World of Wizards. Okay, that's cute and all, but time to break down the cursed elements of this show, because visually speaking, my brain is already frazzled. I'll start this off with Whizbit, who, visually speaking once again, not to sound like a broken record, is depicted as a large yellow cone-shaped wizard's hat. I get he's an alien wizard and all, but the choices made for the character's eyebrows in particular over the years make him look like an angry killer. If I ever saw that in public, it's the type of costume that would make me sprint across the street without a care for traffic. Next up is Wooly, who is an 8-foot-tall white rabbit that, looks like he enjoys the devil's lettuce a little too much. Look, I've done mascot work, and as somebody who is 5'7" on a good day, I've terrified more children by accident than I usually like to admit, so I don't want to know the track record of a monstrous rabbit that would tower over me even with my platform boots on. The show also had a string of bizarre incidents linked to it that'll make your eyebrows go whoop. First off, there's the curious case of Paul Daniels, the magician who played Whizbit and also voiced Wooly. After the show, his career strangely nosedived. It's as if the character cursed him. Then, how about we talk about the set itself? The show is filmed in a peculiar eerie castle, which later suffered a series of mysterious fires. But the real kicker is the Whizbit theme song. Some believe it contains cryptic messages and spells. It's rumored that if you play it backwards, you can actually hear eerie whispers. Coincidence? Or something more sinister? Oh, let's not forget the audience members who attended filmings. Many reported strange occurrences afterwards, like unexplained illnesses and bad luck. Was it just the power of suggestion? Or was something truly otherworldly at play? Yeah, nope, moving on.
I'll leave it.
Yeah, let's just skip it.
I don't know why we're talking about this. Alexia, you have gone crunk, honey. I love it.
Well, one thing we can definitely say is that's some unique content.
It is unique.
Definitely.
Not everyone. No one. I don't know anyone doing this.
I don't think anyone has seen that kind of a rabbit anywhere else besides acting on TV right now.
Okay, so I found this other movie called Channel Zero. So this is from 2016 to 2018, right? It's not. It's newish. Anyway, so Channel Zero is like a unique show in it wonderfully combines the production values of Hollywood with the imagination of the internet.
Okay.
Just saying. Okay, and the horror anthology series aired on Sci-Fi and was based on 4 different creepy pastas. Okay, so
pastas.
Yes. So
Okay.
yeah, no, pastors. They call it creepy pastors.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Those shorts.
Yeah. So season 1 was basically based on a candle curve. Okay, 2 on No End House, 3 on Search and Rescue Woods, and 4 on Hidden Door. Now each received a surprising amount of critical acclaim, with 2 of 4 seasons scoring 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh.
So at 6 episodes apiece, each season feels like well-paced. The episode count allowing the story to build atmosphere and tension without growing too long or tedious. It's a highly underappreciated series and it was cancelled before its time. Bring back the creepy pastors and Sleepless Nights. It's actually in demand and it's on the net ranking at 100%.
Oh.
Population wants it.
Okay.
Still.
Okay, well,
Creepy.
I may have just been going through a lot in life at that time. I didn't. I must have memo.
Dude, this is 2016 to 2018. Just Google Channel 0. TV shows Channel 0.
No, and some saying
Yeah.
2016 to 2018. Maybe I was just doing the most, flew over my head this one. You heard about it before? Okay.
I'll be honest.
Okay, well, there's a lot of creepy things out on the net.
I tell a lot of people this. I don't watch TV. I make TV. I'm too busy to watch TV. So if you did watch it, that's why I'm asking you guys to share with me.
Well, if any of our viewers have seen
Yeah.
it, or any of these creepy incarnations that you see, that this top 5,
Yeah.
give us a shout. Let us know.
We want to know. Comment at the bottom of the screen, yeah? Coming up next at number 2, we've got Mommy Ja'abit.
Number 2, Mummy Ja'abit. Ah, yes, another instance of mascot costumes gone wrong and pronunciations that I pray I got right. It's a miracle my generation isn't like super traumatized by mascots more, after so much of our early programming consisted of poorly made or just really disproportionate costumes. So this is an Estonian TV series where a little bear cub learns lessons from an older bear. The show was broadcast between 1973 to 76, and the first broadcast was actually in black and white. Now by 1976, only 17 episodes have been released. Sadly, they haven't really survived the years, having never been recorded onto tape. Another version of the show was recorded in color in 1977 to 78, which is the most well-known. By the end of the 1970s, another 7-part series was made where Mommy already attends school, but these parts haven't really been preserved either. The director of this entire show, Cajee, has also emphasized the social importance of the show, because the family of bears is a good example for young folks. They can learn to care for each other and help each other after all that. And, in theory, that's well and all, but looking at videos of the bears genuinely gave me nightmares last night. Mascot heads with moving mouths tend to either be really good or absolutely heinous, and this falls into the latter category. The grown-up bear's head is also quite disproportionate to the human body, making it all the more monstrous and terrifying to look at. You can tell the performers in the show are trying to do their best, even though they cannot see well out of their heads. But the awkward movements and spatial awareness make this all the more cursed in my book.
You know what? I don't even say anything. Let's cut to a song. I'm feeling weird.
Yeah, let's just go straight to it. Let's go.
Coming up next, John Denver's Country Roads Today, being covered by Unique 7 from the Solomon Island.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is all there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Everybody! Country road, take me home to a place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road. All my memories gather around her, Minnie's lady stranger to bluer town, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country road, take me home country road. I hear her voice in the morning as he calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. And I'm driving down the road, I got that feeling I should have been home yesterday. Country road, take me home to a place, where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home down country road. When y'all just sing with me, come on. Country road, take me home to a place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, take me home. Down country road, take me home. Down country road. Woo!
I feel much better now.
I did. So great energy, great vibe.
Alright guys, that was Unique 7 from the Solomon Islands.
Yes, man.
Performing for you, John Danvers, Country Roads, man.
What a good song. What great energy all the way from Solomon Islands.
Well, after watching all those nonsense TV shows, I think that song made us feel a little bit better.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we've got Alexia Morgan standing by with her #1 cursed TV show that you should never watch alone, but we'll deliver that straight after this commercial break. Did we sound like a proper orchestra going on?
Yeah. We'll work on the choreography.
Okay, welcome back, guys. For those of you just joined us, we are still streaming live in the Nature South on Attenville TV.
That's where you're at. We're cracking the stones. Morning.
It's for everyone. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, this is the Cracker Down show with myself, Kimera, Heeralal, and Riaz, Cajee. Who's it?
Yeah, that's us.
Alright, so we're going to continue with our cursed TV shows. And as we had Alexia Morgan counting us down from her top 5, let's kick it off and see what she has at #1.
Number 1, Asi Moso Jamuru. I'm ending today with something a little less terrifying, and that's because I can't afford to stay up all night tonight with my brain spinning. I just can't. This show is a Finnish puppet television show based on a series of books written by Tuula Kalliomäki and aired on TV between 1999 to 2001. Now this show is especially remembered for the character Morso, whose young viewers at the time deemed scary. The show follows the daily life of 3 characters. Asi, the donkey, Morso, a creature of unknown species, and Muru, the cat. Asi is very young and shy and lives alone in a small house, and is terrified of creatures known as Morsos. However, after meeting Morso, this fear disappears, and he grows more confident. Muru is very stubborn and strong-willed, and meets Asi and Morso in the 4th episode of the show. Morso is very wise and patient, and calms the situation in which, Asi and Morso find themselves in. There's a cuckoo clock also that shows up every once in a while. The director noted that the TV show was about accepting differences, and that the puppet maker intentionally made Morso scary because, Asi had to be afraid of him at first. And objective completed. Morso looks like a gray alien mixed with the Phantom of the Paradise mask. Oh, dang it all, there go the nightmares. Honorable mentions go to a similar Canadian puppet, Miko from Life Skills. This is a lovely example of, the early 2000s young people's programming that featured a puppet whose image will be scorched into one's brain forever and ever. And that brings us to the end of our time, and if you want more content like this, I highly recommend going back and watching the video I did a little while back on cursed shows for more. If you enjoyed my ramblings today, could you help us out by giving this video a like, subscribing if you aren't already, hit the bell for more cursed content from us here at Top 5 Scary Videos, and I'll see you all next time, you lovely spooky people.
Men. No men.
That's Spaniards also.
There's a character called Asi. You don't use such language on family shows. Now look, this is a family show, guys. And I'm like, guys, I was laughing off it.
Gotta put some beeps on it.
What were they even thinking? Showing this to kids.
We had our Timothy Treadle and our EO.
Timothy Treadle is a decent, friendly name.
They had some costumes on that looked similar to turtles.
And you got a donkey. I understand where the name Asi comes from. The word ass is donkey. I get that, but...
And then one of the main characters looks like a skinwalker.
Dude, You're not right, man. And you wonder why the kids from back then are still that are alive, Sorry to say that. No, anyway, guys, as we kept you well entertained and educated you on cursed TV shows, let's keep your energies rocking and your vibes moving on a Tuesday morning.
Oh, yeah. What could we got lined up?
Okay, so I'm not a big fan of Nicki Minaj. There's one track of hers that I actually do like, but I'm not going to rap it, I'm not going to sing it. Okay. It's just that I don't think it's kid-friendly.
Well, besides being kid-friendly, she's like... Most of these rappers out there, they have no point to their songs. They really don't have any emotion or any feeling into it. I don't know how you can put feeling and emotion into some of those bass lyrics, but hey, it's not my taste. Maybe it's your guys' taste. So I don't know.
Okay, so if you are a Nicki Minaj fan, you might enjoy the next song. Here's Nicki Minaj's Ice Spice, covered by Johnny Christine, who's only 9 years old.
Ooh.
I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Pink veil like I'm ready to bend. I'm at 10, so I'm pulling a can. Like Jazzy, Stacy, Nikki. All of the Barbies is pretty. All of the Barbies is bad. It girls, and we ain't playing tag. Rap, mama ground me when I get back. I'm a LA rodeo drive. I'm a New York Madison ad. I'm a Barbie girl. Pink Barbie dream house. The way Ken be killing stuff got me yelling out like the Scream House. Yelling out, we ain't selling out. We got money, but we ain't lending out. We got bars, but we ain't bailing out. With that pink Ferrari, we peeling out. I told Tay, bring the Bob Dylan out. That is so cold, we just chilling out. They be yelling out. And this Barbie girl, if you still in doubt. And I'm back to Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Pink veil like I'm ready to bend. I'm at 10, so I'm pulling a can. Like Jazzy, Stacy, Nikki. All of the Barbies is pretty. All of the Barbies is bad. It girls, and we ain't playing tag. Barbie ain't nothing to play about. You wanna play in the playhouse? They gon' stand out. I'm washing these, I'm rubbing the stand out. Like I'm ready to bend. All these fake Barbies just wanna pretend. Like hold on, let me go find me a pen. Look where it led. Now I'm gonna put it up best. Yeah, Barbie chick with her Barbie click. I keep dragging her so she bald a bit. And I see the bread, I want all of it. And I want the ring, so I all of it. And I throw it back, so he losing it. And I get the box with no shoes in it. And I know the trick, so I got him break. And they know who lit, me and Barbie chick. And I'm back to Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Pink veil like I'm ready to bend. I'm at 10, so I'm pulling a can. Like Jazzy, Stacy, Nikki. All of the Barbies is pretty. All of the Barbies is bad. It girls, and we ain't playing tag.
Journey Christine, only 9 years old, just performed for you, making the largest Ice Spice from the Barbie movie.
Yeah, there is from the Barbie movie. Yeah.
Did you watch any of the Barbie movies with the girls?
This new one that came out,
Yeah.
I actually went to go watch with the other side, with the mom's side of the family.
Okay. So you didn't get to watch
Yeah, I
it?
think my views shouldn't be aired on national public TV.
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's
just,
publicity. Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's just keep that as that. Did you see the Barbie movie?
No.
Did you play with Barbies when you were younger?
I broke them and tried to make them into cars. I was like a boy. I swear to God, I didn't like Barbies. I used to break them and try to make something else. Hence, I'm an engineer now. So, I think from a young baby, my parents knew this child would be an engineer.
You were Tinker Fairy.
I would go around the house, guys. Don't do this at home, kids. I don't know if you remember the Kenwood Hi-Fi.
Yeah.
I'll show it to you before you leave studio.
The one with the cassette player.
Yes,
And the LP player on top.
But guess what? I broke it up. I took it apart and I put it back together just to see how it works. And then from that time I was like passionate about engineering, wiring, all of that jazz, because it used to fascinate me how these things work.
Yeah. That's how you found your passion.
That's how I learned. Yeah, but it still works.
Still plays CDs, cassettes and LPs, vinyl.
Cassettes and CDs.
Okay.
Yeah. We had a vinyl player. Well, guys, we got a bar at my home, at my place, and it was quite amazing. We gave it away because my dad was like, we were collecting too much of this. But I realized that was the worst mistake he ever made. It's so vintage.
Oh, it's so.
Yeah, and I got some LPs left though. I got my Michael Jackson LPs. I've got an opera singer named Kimera that was named after, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. So an LP is quite awesome.
Vinyl. Everything on vinyl.
Sounds great. And looks great too.
100%.
Alright, as you know, it's 7:52 on the clock, and we've got lots more coming up. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, I've got a lot of fun facts for you guys.
You can do anything. All you need is determination and a fresh pair of these nallies. But what's the point of looking like NJ game if all your money's on your feet and your dreams go up in flames? In this world of doing it for a gram, do you want a bank that takes your money or a bank that takes your money seriously?
Welcome back, honeys! Alright. It's fun facts time, Riaz. So this is fun facts for kids. Okay? Now there's a few things you'll notice that we adults don't even know.
Yeah, you can learn something new every day.
Every single day. Okay, so let's do this as this happens every day towards, Auntie Sheila's time. So stay there, stay where you are. We're going to get to Auntie Sheila, don't worry. Okay, so today I'm teaching you about, did you know that your nose and your ears, they continue growing in your entire life?
That explains a lot.
It does.
That does explain a lot.
So we grow. You're worried. I can see everybody's touching their nose like, ooh.
Damn.
I thought your feet don't stop growing. Because I noticed that, unless it's different cuts of shoes, never mind. I just had this whole scenario going on in my head that my feet are still growing. Anyway, so did you know that you cannot talk and inhale or exhale at the same time? Try it.
I don't think you're able to do that.
I can do it like this. Try it, guys.
Nothing's impossible.
See? I just made it impossible. Okay, last but not least, here's one more. Your heart is about the same size as your fist.
Yeah, that one.
That I knew. I learned that when I was doing martial arts, because I don't know how this came up in conversation. We were punching, learning how to punch properly, and it came up in conversation. So I learned this when I was in standard 7, grade 9. Yeah?
Yeah. That's when we still had standards and didn't have grades.
Oh man, I'm getting old. Alright folks, it's time for Auntie Sheila. Take it away.
Wanneer darlings, it's Auntie Sheila again. And darlings, I just want to tell you a right one story. Anyway, last week was my brother's son's wedding, right? So I took, all my nieces, everything. We went with there, right? And although it was such a beautiful wedding, and my sister-in-law, she can do, she knows the decor is so beautiful. She knows the table setting. She's coming and saying, so expensive, everything. Oh, look at I can say, I'm saying, yeah, so expensive. I can see how expensive it is. Hey, that one too. Anyway, I'm sitting there, right? And darling, I want to give this message out, right? One of our connections, right? She's over 30 years of age. And every time she goes to one wedding, darling, everyone asks her, when you getting married? When you getting married? Hey, people, leave the 30-year-olds alone, eh? If they don't want to get married, what is biting your ass for? I don't know why our Indian people are like that. And especially this old ayahs, I tell you, they sit there with that munji pare, that wrinkled faces there. And then that one auntie, that one ayah saying, oh yeah, you must go and do 9 Saturdays or Navagara prayer. I just wanted to say, I can't wait to do your 16-day prayer and send you up to heaven. With all due respect, darling, there comes a point where we have to get away from that old culture, because at the end of the day, times have changed. And darling, this 30-year-old is not saying she doesn't want to, she's saying that she's not wanting to get married. She chooses she doesn't want to get married. It's a choice. We need to give people that ability to make that choice and make the right decisions. And after all, there are so many people who get married and only put on a happy face, like my neighbors and all the other people. That one, that Rekha next door, that Kalpakara, and she act happy, but we know she's not happy at the end of the day. And another thing, darling, that's the one thing. Then the next thing, man, my darling, there's one lovely child named Deroshan, man. Every time, Deroshan is so intelligent. That will, the way he can drive his fancy, and so handsome too, darling. Every time the ayah see him, you know what they say? Deroshan, when you getting a girl, Deroshan? Girl, girl, You think that fella wants a girl? Every time that poor Deroshan says, no, auntie, I'm not ready to get a girlfriend. I'm like so not in the mood. Your darlings, you'll never hear, there's something called gay people, homosexuals. Leave the children alone. Worry about what's in your ass. Don't worry about what's in his ass at the end of the day. I don't know why people like to poke. Indian people, we need to understand one thing. What's none of your business is none of your business. Stick to your own house. Stick to your own family. Worry about what's cooking in your pot, darling. Because I live my life. I always tell my children, you all don't worry about all the external noise, darling. Only worry about the voice inside. That way, you live a healthy and a happy life. Vanakkam, darlings.
Beautiful. Auntie Sheila talking about leave the unmarried 30-year-olds alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when are you getting married?
Well, we don't tell our old people when we're coming to your funeral, do we?
So don't ask them when you're gonna die.
Married, I'm unmarried, you're still alive, but here we are,
That's it. Alright guys, well that's all the time we have for today. Anything else you want to say to the viewers?
Just thanks again for joining us. Thanks for having me once again, guys.
You're welcome. Alright guys, from Riaz, Cajee and myself, Kimera, Heeralal, have a blessed day. If you have some time later on, please join us at 5 p.m. this afternoon on The Journey Show. It's a spiritual journey show. So yeah, join us then. But for now, have a good day.
Bye guys.